What's up, y'all? You'll notice ONDO Finance proudly calls itself Wall Street 2.0, and that's for a good reason. Once we dive into what they're building, you will instantly understand why. And they're not just talking about tokenization, they're fundamentally redefining it. But let's be clear, I want you to understand that this is not just about ONDO or even crypto. It's about how institutions are making their moves and what we can do to position ourselves to make sure that we are where we need to be before the next wave of capital completely reshapes the market. They're not just building wrapped assets, they're building the trust and the very infrastructure for Wall Street 2.0. So let's jump right into their updates, okay? The first thing I want to focus on is the blog ONDO recently dropped that cuts through all the noise. Not all tokenization is created equal. Let me tell you, it's a must read. If you're trying to understand the difference between hype and truly scalable real world adoption, this breaks down the critical truth. Not every tokenized asset is created the same. And what ONDO does is they lay out why their model of wrapped tokenization is not only faster and more scalable, but also far more secure than others. Think about the recent SpaceX and OpenAI mirror tokens by Republic. That's another video entirely. But ONDO's approach offers crucial distinctions. There are two key takeaways. Number one, ONDO doesn't wait for companies like Apple or Tesla to tokenize their own stocks. Instead, they wrap publicly traded assets through licensed custodians. This is a much faster and more scalable way of bringing assets on chain. And another thing, unlike some models that lack transparency on whether tokens are fully backed, ONDO's tokens are 100% backed, redeemable 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, as you can see, and audited daily by independent agents with clear legal protections in case anything goes wrong. Let me just add, liquidity matters, period. Okay, let's look at some of ONDO's recent movements on their X account. Boom, here we are on ONDO's X account. And we're gonna start with the ONDO launches Global Markets Alliance. This is a massive collaborative initiative to align industry standards and to promote interoperability for tokenized securities. This historic coalition unites a powerhouse group of wallets, exchanges, and custodians, including the Solana Foundation, BitGet wallet, BitGo, Fireblocks, as you can see right here, 1inch, Alpaca, and notably now BNB Chain and BitGet Global. Now, together, these partners help to reshape best practices for interoperability, investor protections, liquidity, and compatibility, streamlining user access to tokenized real-world assets. Now, BNB is huge. Their chain alone, as a top 5 crypto by market cap, brings a massive user base and liquidity to the table. Think about it, with over 100 tokenized US equities, ETFs, and funds coming to their chain. Now, ONDO has a clear disclaimer. I'll zoom in here so you can see. Boom. But I think I'll just go to their X account because they make sure they put it, boom, right here. It says that tokenized assets aren't live yet. I'm gonna summarize it for you. But when they are, they won't be available to US investors unless they meet strict US security laws. And what this does is it ties directly back to the Howey test, which dictated whether something is a security under US law. So what ONDO is doing is legally protecting themselves to ensure compliance. But fear not, guys, I have good news. Just when you think ONDO is staying out of US market, they dropped the bombshell. ONDO has officially acquired Oasis Pro, which includes a SEC registered broker dealer, an alternative trading system, and a transfer agent. This is not a small move, as ONDO actually laying the foundational infrastructure to legally offer tokenized securities to US investors through fully regulated channels. With their licenses, ONDO now boasts one of the most complete digital asset regulatory stacks in the US, giving them a serious head start in building Wall Street 2.0 the right way. They're building the full stack, guys. The front-end interface, the back-end infrastructure, the licenses, the rails, and the assets themselves. That's full stack. Let's look at a little bit more. ONDO has also launched a $250 million boom catalyst. It's a strategic investing initiative designed to accelerate the development of on-chain capital markets, and it's notably supported by Pantera Capital, as you can see right here. Boom. Okay, fun fact. Let me see if I can find it on their thing. Boom. Fun fact. Did you know? A recent report from Masari Crypto shows that 254 million, or 60% of all real world asset total value locked, is from ONDO Finance assets. That's massive. That's significant. That's significant market share. Beyond the Global Markets Alliance, ONDO continues to forge key partnerships, and we've seen them with the likes of CoinGecko joining forces, Layer Zero, Squads Protocol, who builds products and APIs for stablecoin, ONDO Finance in the DeFi space, Big Get Global, and Ripio app, which expands ONDO's footprint in Latin America. They've even acquired Strangelove, say that fast 5 times. They've even acquired Strangelove Labs. Let's get to it. Boom, right here. To strengthen their position as the only full-stack tokenized asset platform with omni-chain assets issuance, protocol designs, and blockchain development capabilities. As ONDO itself stated, over $90 trillion in value exists in the US Treasuries and US stocks, with only a fraction currently accessible on-chain. ONDO Finance was the first to bring US Treasuries on-chain at scale, and now they're doing the same for hundreds, soon thousands of stocks. The forecast for this industry, guys, is up to $30 trillion. Now, one thing is undeniably clear. The institutions are already here. They're not just waiting for headlines. They're building behind the scenes. But like I said before, it's not just about Wall Street or big finance. It's about us. It's about you. And I want to invite you to crypto.com. If you're someone coming from a traditional background, maybe stocks, bonds, even a 401k, this is your signal to start paying attention. And you don't need to dive in deep head first. One of the things I love about crypto.com is it makes it easy for you to do certain things. And it's one of the easiest ways to access ONDO today through the app where it's listed. And it's available for regular investors. Even if you just want to dip your toes in, just to feel the water out a little bit, there are safe and regulated options on platforms like crypto.com that feel familiar. And once you get comfortable, you can always choose to move your crypto to a self-custody wallet when you decide the time is right. All you gotta do is download the app and you can start exploring. That's another video. You can click on it at the end of this video. We're gonna go through it. Now, if you don't have a crypto.com account, you can simply click the link in the description below to sign up. Click on that link that I got there for you. Let me know, what are your thoughts on institutions building Wall Street 2.0 in the background? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And don't forget to also share this with someone who needs to hear this. And make sure they like and subscribe. It's your boy. Catch y'all on the next one.